tripping? Time tripping? Time tripping? I can always tell you Billy, you time tripping again? I can always tell you now. You've been time tripping, time tripping, time tripping. Billy, Billy. Time tripping again?
Hi guys, I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with John E. Hoover.
But I would say of all the videos that have been brought to my attention, this is probably the most or closest to something that I actually think is a real thing, and I do.
What we do see in John's video is mind-blowing.
But I would say of all the things I've seen, that is got the makings of something that's just really something. There's something there, man, and I do think there's gunfire in that room at that particular moment. It's not a coincidence. It's not something else. That's a weapon being fired up there.
Check this out.
There has been accusations or beliefs there's some explosives going off. That is also false. The only explosive contained in this event was from our SWAT team breaching the room.
We are live this morning. We are in Riyadh, and we are very happy to have with us Prince Al Walid. Thank you for having us. We are overlooking Riyadh this morning with you, and you're going to be with us for the hour. So thank you.
Pleasure to be with you.
Your Highness, so much to talk about, given in large part that Saudi is going through a remarkable transformation, this 2030 vision. We are here in large part, also because throughout the week, there's going to be a major conference with business leaders coming from all over. Let's just talk about this vision, the transformation of Saudi. Do you support it? You haven't spoken publicly about it yet.
Yeah. Bismillah ar-Rahim. Pleasure to be with you on CNBC. Yes, I'm in full support of what's going on because a few years ago, before King Salman took over, I went public with many of my requests and requirements to safeguard the interests of Saudi Arabia. And as you know, the economy is the vein of any country. And the economy of Saudi Arabia in 13, 14, and somehow in the beginning of 15 was not doing very good because we were so much dependent on oil. 92% of our budget was dependent on oil. And I asked publicly that this is dangerous. So you have to have diversification, you have to have a sovereign wealth fund, and you have to have the less dependent on oil. Clearly, when King Salman took over and Prince Mohammed bin Salman, who was appointed recently as the Crown Prince, took the initiative of initiating the 2030 vision. Clearly, all those requirements were fulfilled. So I'm full support of it, yes. And frankly speaking, right now, Saudi Arabia is in the midst of a major overhaul and change on all fronts: economical, financial, social, entertainment, and even political. So really, we always heard about the so-called Arab Spring in certain Arab countries. So this is our version, our Saudi version of Arab Spring, our peaceful Arab Spring. So what's happening right now is not an evolution. Frankly speaking, I'll use a taboo word. This is a revolution that's happening right now, albeit a very peaceful one in Saudi Arabia.
Let me get to a window and see. Hey! Right here, I can't tell what direction this room is. Let me get to a window and see. Whoever's on that 32nd floor, the north-facing window, is that one broken out also? Units moving to the 32nd floor, CP. Stop. Right here, I can't tell what direction this room is. Let me get to a window and see. What do you need, Levi? You guys, there's a window that faces east. You have another broken window out that we're focusing on, but we just need to make sure if you guys are in there or not because there is a little bit of movement. Target is clear. One suspect down. Another broken window out that we're focusing on, but we just need to make sure if you guys are in there or not because there is a little bit of movement. Target is clear. One suspect down. All officers are code 4. Keep pushing. We still don't have to do a sweep for victims. Keep pushing. Yes, right here. We are facing north. We are facing north. So confirming that is you guys. That's in the broken window that faces the Luxor. That is you guys. That's in the broken window that faces the Luxor. Okay, Jair, we are facing north. We are facing north.
Just confirming that is you guys that's in the broken window that faces the Luxor. I have another room that has a broken window that also faces the Luxor off that north end. I have another room that has a broken window that also faces the Luxor off that north end.
Billy, you time tripping again? I can always tell, you know, when you've been time tripping.
Whoever's on that 32nd floor, the north-facing window, is that one broken out also?
Units moving to the 32nd floor. CP. Stop. Right here, I can't tell what direction this room is. Let me get to a window and see.
What do you need, Levi? You guys, there's a window that faces east. You have another broken window out that we're focusing on, but we just need to make sure if you guys are in there or not because there is a little bit of movement.
Target's clear. One suspect down.
Just confirming that is you guys that's in the broken window that faces the Luxor.
You're facing the left floor. We do not have a broken window.
Okay, copy. It looks like you might have another room that has a broken window that also faces the Luxor off that north end. There's a little bit of movement. You might have another room that has a broken window that also faces the Luxor off that north end. There's a little bit of movement.
tripping.
Okay, stand by. We've got curtains open on a window that's not broken. We're looking for broken. Okay, it is we have a broken window. That's us, Jair. Okay, stand by. We've got curtains open on a window that's not broken.
It's us. Corey, it's us.
Okay, it is we have a broken window. That's us, Jair. Okay, stand by. We've got curtains open on a window that's not broken. We're looking for broken. Okay, it is we have the broken window. That's us, Jair. Okay, stand by. We've got curtains open on a window that's not broken. We're looking for broken. Okay, it is we have the broken we have the water. I'm up here. Go ahead, Todd.
And he's registered there with 3 other females. I don't know if you want all their names. Are you there? Yeah, there's 3 other females staying there with him. I don't know if they have anyone on that floor yet. Last I heard, SWAT was on the 31st floor. I don't know if they're making that up.
I don't know. We went or fucking the very top and dude, this
My camera's on. My camera's on too.
Yeah,
Turn them off.
Turn them off. Yeah, my camera's on too.
Maybe they saved his brain for watch him. He's like an NFL player.
We're watching cameras right now, and we see a broken out window on Mandalay Bay that's about 8 floors down. Lights are on inside the building with the broken out window. Possibly this is where the shooter was. Okay, just be advised, we're watching cameras right now, and we see a broken out window on Mandalay Bay that's about 8 floors down. Lights are on inside the building with the broken out window. Possibly this is where the shooter was.
Officers are also trying to work out how he moved all of his guns unnoticed into a hotel room on the 32nd floor. From hotel room on the 32nd floor. From unknown.
What do you need, Levi? You guys, there's a window that faces east. You have another broken window out that we're focusing on, but we just need to make sure if you guys are in there or not because there is a little bit of movement. It's clear. One suspect down. All officers are code 4. Keep pushing. We still don't have to do a sweep for victims. Keep pushing. Get right here. We are facing north. We are facing north. Just confirming that is you guys. That's in the broken window that faces the Luxor.
Billy, you time tripping again? I can always tell, you know, when you've been time tripping.